Jasmine, what the hell? Oh, honey.
Hey everybody, we are thought we'd do a little video with all of our animals in it. We have, as you can see, we got a dog here,
She knows she's on camera.
and we got a little cat right here,
He's not so little.
and then we got this guy right here. He's a little mean. He's a little mean. So we thought we'd talk a little bit about our family.
Starting up here, this is our daughter, Jasmine. Jasmine is somewhere between 6 and 9 years old. We don't know exactly her exact age. We adopted her June 16th. She came from our local animal shelter, and the shelter told me she was 9. The vet I work for said she was probably 6 or 7, but she's a Labrador mix. I think maybe has some hound in her just from her ears and the way she barks, but she is the most wonderful girl ever. She's so sweet, so smart. She loves to ride in the car. She loves to eat. She loves to go for walks. What more could you want?
Kind of like me. I like to go for walks, I like to ride in a car, and I like to eat, so we get along pretty well. And then there's a cat. Its name is Jazz. Well, this one's named Jasmine. This one's name is Jazz.
Well, he's really jazzy boy. Initially, when we got this kitty cat, he had been a stray that showed up at my dad's farm in West Virginia, and my dad said, "Oh, this is a girl cat. You'll need to get it fixed so it doesn't have babies." I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine. I'll take care of it." Well, go to the vet to have the kitty cat checked and just make sure we had a nice, healthy kitty. And they're like, "This is a neutered boy cat." So Jazzy Joy became Jazzy Boy, but he is a wonderful cat. I don't know if he was a stray or if he ran away or if someone dumped him, but either way, he has adjusted to being a house cat. He is the most loving cat I think I've ever met. He likes to sleep and climb on things. What else does he do?
Not much.
And this little guy here, this is our Lhasa Apso. His name is Kaiser. He will be
Big old fluff ball.
He will be 13 years old next week. We have had Kaiser for about 3.5 years. He's a rescue as well. We got him from one of our local rescue organizations called Augusta Dog Adoptions. They place dogs and rehome dogs, and they do this all via volunteers without a physical shelter. But Kaiser belonged to a family who, after 9.5 years, decided to get a new puppy and get rid of him. So when I heard his story, I'm like, I've got to go meet this guy. So Kaiser does have a bit of a quirky personality. He doesn't go places with me like Jasmine does, but he is a very loving boy once you get to know him.
Jasmine! She likes the camera.
Yes, she does. So as you've probably deduced just by hearing these little stories here, we're animal lovers, but we don't have human babies, and these are our children. It's always been a lifetime dream of mine to be able to work with animals, and I am currently going to school to become a licensed veterinary technician. I work 1 day a week as a veterinary assistant right now. I previously worked at our animal shelter before that, and there is nothing greater. There's just nothing compared to the human-animal bond and the love and devotion that our animal companions can give us. One thing I want to do is spend the rest of my life promoting making the world a better place for animals. It's a dream of mine to one day possibly open a senior dog rescue, because especially working in the shelter, we saw a lot of old dogs that people would surrender because they were old or because they had health problems or just other reasons that weren't very valid or just poor excuses for getting rid of an animal. But another thing I noticed working in the shelter was everybody would come in and they say, "Don't you have any puppies?" They bypass the wonderful senior dogs that we have, or not even just seniors, even adult dogs. You know, think about it. A puppy is a lot of work. They need housebroken, they chew on everything, they need obedience training, and if you go visit your local animal shelter or rescue, you will probably be able to find you a companion who's housebroken, who's outgrown that puppy stage. And rescue dogs are just so special. They really truly do show their dedication. And our first rescue was a little Sheltie mix named Princess. We had her for 15 years, and we lost her this February. She was my first rescue, and just after having her, I vowed that I will always get my dogs from a rescue group. If you go to a pet store or to most breeders, those animals are not treated well. Most of your pet store puppies come from puppy mills. A lot of your breeders are just making their dog have litter after litter so they can make money, and that's not the way to be. God made animals to be our companions, and the least we can do is make the world a better place for them.
Alright, so that was the video for today. I hope you liked it. Be sure to like and subscribe and to share these videos. And we all see you all in the next one. Have a great day.